Hey everybody, this is Shirlene with Cheryl's Crafty World, and today I'm coming to you with my second installment on From Existing Well to Living Well. And I wanted to share with you some of the things that I am doing to switch up my life. So the first thing is, you know, your health has to start from the inside out pretty much. And so I take a lot of supplements to help me in all my conditions that I have, because that is what, in all my conditions that I have, because that is what helps keep me going. So let me just show you some of what I have here. So the first thing I take is PB8, and this is basically a probiotic that helps with supporting digestive health. So what's important to know is that the food you eat is also has to be good, but also the processing of the food in your gut and in your intestines and stuff has to be good. So I use this probiotic supplement to help me with that. Okay, so that's one thing I take. And I take that every day, or I'm supposed to. I try as much. Then I take this DIM, and what this does is help regulate your hormones. So I'm currently experiencing menopause, and so that means that my female hormones are lessening some. I already have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which also messes with your hormones, and I don't have a thyroid, which regulates your hormones. So I got a lot going on. So, but I take the DIM once a day with food, and this kind of helps level out some of the effects and stuff like that. When your hormones are good, you're able to process your food well, and your body's able to use up the nutrients better. Okay. Oops. Then the next thing I take is collagen. I usually have it in a powder and stick it in my smoothies, but they didn't have any powder at Amazon this time, so I bought the pills. And I basically use this to firm up my skin, because I am a big woman. So as I'm losing weight, I'm already starting to see shriveling of my skin, like it's starting to sag and shrivel. So I'm hoping the collagen will help with some of that, because I ain't rich. I don't have a lot of money to get skin removal surgery. This Alive is my daily vitamin that I take, and you see women's 50 plus because I'm 51. So this is what I take, multivitamin, and it has a lot of stuff in there, and I'm assuming that if it's women's, it's geared towards women. I suffer with a lot of arthritis. The doctor has informed me that I have arthritis throughout my whole body. So I discovered this glucosamine and chondroitin, and it already has turmeric in it. Okay? And I take 3 a day on an empty stomach, and these things have helped me. I'm telling you, my life before this was more brutal than when this came in. I noticed that my shoulder that used to hurt all the time started to work better. I'm moving a little better with the knees with this too, and so it helps. It's not a pain reliever, but it definitely helps with the joint health. And then there's the good old turmeric. You have to have the curcumin in there, and the pepper, I think it's called, or the bioprine. And this says works to promote joint health, promotes cardiovascular health, and powerful anti-inflammatory. Arthritis is inflammatory. It's so the only way to beat it is to be with everything that's, you know, anti-inflammatory. So turmeric, some people actually drink what they call golden milk, and it basically is turmeric mixed in with milk. I rather take the pill. I don't want to taste it. But a lot of people use turmeric. I think it's used in a lot of Indian cuisine. And so yeah, that is good stuff. Good stuff. So as you can see, I take a number of supplements every day, along with all my prescribed medications, to try and make myself healthy. But in the end, you have to be consistent. You have to have a plan of attack, and the plan has to be specific to you and your body, because everybody's different. A lot of times too, these things help with chronic illnesses that you're going through, or at least help minimize it. But you know, once you detox your body, I also take this thing called Liver Rescue. I don't have the bottle right now, but Liver Rescue, to help keep my liver healthy, because with all the medications that I'm on for all my various conditions, I want to make sure that my liver hangs in there. And also, the doctor last time I saw did say that there was a little fat on my liver, so that lets me know I got to really get this weight off, because now it's starting to affect my liver. So and I'm already, like I said, taking a lot of medication, so that's another reason I'm on this journey to get rid of this weight. Bob, those kelp pills over there are also good. You can pass those to me. I wanted to show you the kelp. I haven't actually started taking these yet, but I read that kelp is also good in helping with some of my conditions, because it's really good for you. Okay, I'll read it on here. It's vegetarian capsules, and you take one a day. Let's see, kelp is a nutritional seaweed guaranteed to contain iodine, carefully tested and produced to superior. So I've done research on some of my conditions and found that kelp helps. It's supposed to help one of them, so that is why I also have that. I haven't started taking it yet though, but I think I will. I mean, if I can survive kale, I can survive anything, because kale is so strong. Oh my goodness. I don't think I would ever eat a kale salad. I want to try the kale chips, where you wash it and you dry it like with a paper towel, whatever, and then you sit it on a cookie sheet and put a little sea salt on it, and then you bake it in the oven, and it becomes crunchy, and you have kale chips. So I guess if you get like a salt too, see, with me it just becomes a vicious cycle. If I crave sugar, then I want to crave salt to cut the sugar, okay, and then I crave the sugar to cut the salt, and it's just all day. I used to be a grazer, where I would grab something to eat all day, but I heard that it's not good for your body to be constant, you know, processing. Some people say it is. Your metabolism will always be going. You're supposed to eat every 2 to 3 hours, but you're supposed to eat just a palm size amount of food, and you're supposed to eat good stuff, not bad stuff, you know, not KFC kind of stuff, or McDonald's or whatever. So I guess it just depends on who you talk to. I'm also trying the intermittent fasting, so nothing to eat after 10 p.m. Now, I will still drink water because I have medications that I take up to 11 o'clock at night. So, but believe me, when I get up at 10 in the morning, or 11 or 12, I'm just keeping it real, you guys, because sometimes I don't get to sleep till late because my body is in pain. There are things in your body that medicines can't control, like nerve pain. Okay, nerve pain, they have medications that might dim it some, but your nerves are running the show. And so this is where your mental mastery comes in, where you have to mentally tell yourself you'll get through this, and that this thing doesn't have you, you have it, and that you will get through it. So as you can see, I am still in bed because of my bad knees. I even have an ice pack on them. Today my knees are burning and I don't know why. After I did some research, it says that it's because of inflammation. So I'm hoping that, you know, just staying away from different things like dairy, causes inflammation. Sugars, I've been staying away from sugar. I thought I would be a maniac by now, but I've been doing pretty good. So I thank the Lord for that. And just taking my supplements and my pain meds and just trying to get through it. So my my message to you this week, from moving from existing well to living well, is to make sure that you understand your body, not nobody else's body, your body, what works for you, because what works for you may not work for somebody else. What works for me may not work for you. And also, before you start to take all this other stuff, check with your doctor. Do the research. Google your medications against what you want to take, and make sure that there's no interactions. And you can Google that information. I had to make sure that, you know, probiotics wouldn't damage my blood pressure medicine, or the glucosamine wouldn't kick in with my synthroid that I take for not having a thyroid. I mean, or the DIM that I'm taking for hormones, but I'm also taking synthroid for not having a thyroid. So just all those kind of things. Do your homework, consult your doctor, and then work on what's best for you. Now, all of this, I didn't walk into a store one day and buy all this stuff. This stuff happens over time. You pick up one thing at a time and try it. You do your research. Maybe there's something else. But at the end of the day, the best thing you can do for yourself is to eat good. Good food. I call it God food. Like stuff that grows out the ground. You know, plant-based. And make sure you even double check where that stuff comes from, because they put a lot of chemicals when they process that stuff. Now is the time of year, if you're in the East Coast, or if you're in America period, that they have farmers markets and stuff like that. Or if you have a yard and you want to grow your own food, you can do that too. Better yet, then you know what's in it, you know what was used to process it, and then you really know what's going in your body and your family's body. Look up recipes. Look up healthy recipes. If you like pizza, because I like pizza. If you like pizza, maybe use a wheat tortilla. You know, maybe it's puree some tomatoes in your blender. Use that as your sauce. You know, you can buy vegan cheese, or you can use cauliflower or something like that. You can do things alternative to be healthy and still feel like you're getting, you know, what you need. It all depends on what works for you. But if there's any way to reduce the pain in your body, that then allows you to move better. And once you're moving, you're burning calories, you're working joints, you're getting things moving to move into a better living well in your life. And that's what I want to do. I want out this room, I want out this house. I want to get out and start doing things and living well, because life is so short. You never know when your time is up, or when something will happen to kind of shut you down a little bit. And if you don't fight your way to come back, and you just lay down and die, then you know, what was the purpose? So I'm fighting my way back. It's going to be a long journey, and I'm taking it in baby steps. But hey, it is what it is. At least I have a made-up mind to get it done. And I'm taking you guys along with me. Those who want to go. So, this is Shirlene with ShirlsCraftyWorld.com. And I am going to bid you adieu till next week. And maybe next week we'll check in with the weigh-in. Or I'll let you see me exercise some. Maybe Mr. Bob will record that for me. So, alright, you guys, be blessed. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.